Alrighty, folks. Well, it turns out that having a stripper pole mailed to you from Canada is much more expensive than I originally anticipated. So I just had to go with some shelving. Fret not, the stripper pole is not off the table. Just need for some more subscribers to get that cash rolling in, and then we can revisit the stripper pole. But to soothe our soured feelings on the stripper pole, we're going to do the Kiss Vinyl Tag 2026. This was put out by Kiss Army Things. George G was originally the one that I saw do this, and he did it a while back, or at least it seems like it was a while back. And I wanted to get on it, but I was like, why is it so quiet in here? I don't have any music playing. Gotta rectify that situation. Luckily, with his new setup, stairs right here. Yeah, it slipped through the cracks. And by the time I thought about it again, I'm like, man, it seems like a lot of time has passed. But I told myself, if I see somebody else do the Kiss tag this late, at this late a date, then I'll for sure get on it. And the other day, Mega Jeff's Rock Hard Vinyl did the Kiss tag, so I'm like, all right, that's my cue. So here we go. I'm trying to make this not as painful as it's already starting out to be. Question 1, the amplifiers start to hum. Show any Kiss record. Go with the classic. Often considered to be their best. Not by me. But it doesn't change its legendary status one bit. 2, Your Lightning's All I Need. Show a copy of any Ace Frehley album in honor of the Spaceman. Well, I know this is a vinyl tag, but I do not have any Ace on vinyl, so I'm going to show Frehley's Comet, one that's recently made its way back into my collection. I don't know what happened to my other copy, but I went looking for it. I never had it. Maybe I never did have it. Maybe it was a friend's. Maybe I loaned it to a friend. I don't know. But so I recently got this back in the collection, Frehley's Comet. Man, I hadn't listened to it in a while. Still holds up. Still sounds really good. Pictures Only Begun. Show your favorite Kiss picture disc vinyl. Well, that's easy because I only have one. It's the debut album. Tomorrow and tonight, which Kiss record do you play the most? Well, I just have to go with the one that I've played the most in my lifetime. That would be this one. Speaking of my favorite. This is my OG vinyl, all the way back from 1977. Of course, one of the greatest gatefolds of all time. Yeah, there's not another album that comes close to being played this much. I mean, I pretty much only listened to Kiss from 77 to 81, and no matter what albums I got, this one was always spinning. Always. I don't know, I couldn't even fathom how many times I've listened to this album. Love 'Em, Leave 'Em. Which Kiss record do you play the least? No question. Maybe I should revisit this one and see if I still dislike it as much as I did. But even back when it came out, I did not like it. Kiss Alive 2 was my first album. Then I got double platinum the next year for Christmas. Then, I probably got Paul Stanley's solo album. Then Dynasty came out, and why, even at my young age, I could tell that something was amiss. I think I was probably about 9 at that time. 79, I would have been 10. I still thought there was plenty of good songs on Dynasty. When Unmasked came out, I was like, yeah, I can only find a couple of good songs on here. Still love Is That You and Torpedo Girl. I'll have to revisit it again sometime. Let's see here. When Lightning Strikes, show a Kiss record you couldn't believe you found in person. That's gonna be this one here. Kiss Killers, German import. Not that hard to find this now. Still in the plastic wrap. But I found this in a regular record store. I bought this long enough ago that there were still actual record store franchises around. I don't remember which one I got it in. Probably a Sound Warehouse. But I remember seeing it and snagging it. That one could go down. I actually listened to this one for the first time not too long ago. And those 4 tracks on there, they were a lot better than I remember as well. All the Way, show the Kiss record you must listen to all the way through. Well, I'm a record guy, so if I start a record, I'm generally listening to it all the way through. But I'll go with now this is my OG vinyl too. I don't remember when I actually bought this one. This was my first old school Kiss album. Like I mentioned, I had Alive 2, double platinum, then probably Paul Stanley, then Dynasty, then Unmasked, then Music from the Elder, and this time we've gotten rid of, they got rid of Peter Criss. So I was like, you know what? I need to start getting me some old school Kiss albums because these new ones aren't really floating my boat. So this was actually my first one. I don't remember why I bought this one first. Maybe it was on sale. I have always liked the album cover and the name. Probably had some. You know what? I bet you money it was because it had "Come On and Love Me" on it. I bet you money that's the reason, because that was like one of those tracks on double platinum that wasn't on Kiss Alive 2 that I loved. Let's see here. Money Can't Really Take You Far, show a Kiss record that you bought for cheap but is actually worth more. Well, I mean, I can't really come up with anything besides this one here. Now this I also bought brand new back in 1996. So I mean, what was vinyl going for in 1996? Still has all the inserts in there. I mean, at the most it was going for what, $18 for a double album, and that's on the high side, I would say. And I just looked it up the other day, and this thing going for about 3.5 times that. So this one may have to head to the auction block. And then All Hell's Breaking Loose. Impress Us, show us a rare vintage misprint bootleg, etc. Kiss record. Well, what I got here is Kiss Alive 1975 to 2000. Now, when this was released, it was supposed to be, there was a Best Buy exclusive, and it was supposed to have 2 extra tracks on it. I forgot this thing folds out so far. Well, the Best Buy version production issues, and the Best Buy version did not have the 2 extra tracks on it. So they redid this. You see that? Sent it out to Best Buy for all the perturbed customers that came back and said, hey, my issue does not have the 2 bonus tracks on it. So it says Kiss box set advertised on 11/21. This replacement CD includes the 2000 Millennium Concert and 2 Kiss bonus exclusive tracks. They are to be enjoyed along with the other tracks on the box set. They're not listed on here, but I think I have a good idea which they were. Man, I thought I had it sitting there right in front of my face. Oh yeah, 2000 Man. I knew 2000 Man was one of them, and then God of Thunder was the other one. So that's that. Didn't have anything really that I could show on vinyl for that question either. And then the last question here is, you're all that I want. What Kiss record is currently on the top of your want list? I really only have one, and that is called the Lost Alive 2 album. Unofficial release, but it's pretty pricey, so I don't know if that's gonna be on my horizon anytime soon, but definitely I've heard really good things about it. It's going for about $50 a piece now, and I believe those are CDs, and I'm sure the vinyl's going for way more. All right, so that's my Kiss Vinyl Tag 2026 for Kiss Army Things. I will try to remember to leave a link down in the description. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.